Hello and happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to episode 19 of Friday Focus. I am your host, Coach Valley Girl, Valerie L. Harris of Veris Marketing. And if this is your first time here, I would like to welcome and thank you for hopping on my channel. And if you are a return visitor, thank you for coming back and watching what I've got to share and always supporting this channel. And if you could all do me a favor, be sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment if you can, and then hit the notification bell so that you will always be notified when I put out new videos. All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty of it all. I'm really excited to do this video and talk about, normally I have a topic or, something to share that will help you in your business. Actually, this will too, because I'm sharing all things exciting and new. I was going to talk a lot about Instagram, but I'm not on this one. I was going to talk about the new hashtag, the new hashtag where hashtag follow versus hashtag shorts, which your branded hashtag. I'm not going to do that because I did a video in my private Facebook group. I'm actually going to put that video here on YouTube in the next day or two. So be looking for that so that everybody, and in that video, I really explain what the new hashtag update on Instagram, what it's all about. It started on December the 13th, what it means for you, how to create content to get around the new hashtag, how to use the new hashtag policy. All that is in the live that I did in my Facebook group. But like I said, I will make that video available in the next day or two. So stay tuned. That's why I say go ahead and click that notification bell so you'll know that that video is up and live in case you're not a member of my Facebook group, Six Figure Time Freedom Facebook group. And if you're not, you need to join. I'll put the link in the description for that as well. But let's get started. The main thing I wanted to talk about today was all the cool new AI tools that are coming out. And there's a lot. There's more than what I'm going to be sharing here. They're not even out yet. It's things that are in the works. They had a big tech convention and all of this information was available. Crazy, 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 crazy stuff that is coming out that really, man, changes the game when it comes to marketing your business in the digital world. Seriously, it's a game changer. I don't even know where I had all that, but whatever. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to share with you, and I will have the link to this. This is called Designrr. If you have always wanted to create a book, an ebook, Designrr will help you do just that. I use it for creating ebooks, and I just started this not even a couple of weeks ago. I've been using Canva for creating my ebooks, and with the help of ChatGPT to kind of give me the structure of what the ebook looks like. This is like all in one. So it's Canva and AI chat all in one. So I don't have to keep swapping back to two different places. But I'm going to show you really quick how I use it, how quick and easy it is. You can literally write an ebook in under 10 minutes. Seriously, with the new AI too. And AI, I don't know how you feel about it. I actually love it. It's creepy, crazy, cool is what I call it. It's creepy, just how much stuff it can do and how much it could be real and still not real. And it's cool because it's a time saving. I use it more for saving time in my business. It's doing tasks and things. And I'm going to show you what I use it for with my bots that bot employees that I have that help me in my business. So it's really crazy. And let me tell you, almost everything now has an AI component to it. My CRM, I use Active Campaign, has AI. Social media, of course, like Facebook, has AI. Everything I use and do in my business, even personal life, there's some kind of AI component to it now that can help you craft and create and outline and pull your thoughts together so that you can speak better, sound better, and look better when you're presenting something out into the world. So I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. It's crazy. I love it. I was literally excited, jumping up and down. My face was like, oh my gosh. And I was just like, are you kidding me? This is insane, especially with one tool I'm going to show you today. But first, this is called Designrr. Like I said, I'll put the link. They have right now a deal going on. I think it's for the holidays. $27 for this is the basic package. They do have a pro, but $27 lifetime access to this. For right now, because I just started. Normally, I don't like going basic because I want unlimited stuff. I want all the stuff. But because I just started this, I'm only like a few weeks in. I'm still working with it and learning it. I'm starting off with the basic, but you better believe I will be upgrading to the pro account just because you can do more and I don't like limits. But, anyways, right now you can get in lifetime $27 one time fee. You don't have to pay again. And boom, and you're in there and you be spitting out these ebooks as much as you want in matter of minutes. Seriously. And when you do, after you sign up and log in, the first thing you're going to see is this WordJitty. This is the AI tool that helps you create your ebooks. I've already created one, but I just wanted to show you how it's done really quickly. So we're going to go ahead and click on where it says try now. And it's these steps, but you'd be surprised at how fast we go through these steps. It's really quick, super, super quick. Okay, so here we go. I got to move this out the way. Okay. All right. So it tells you what this tool is for. So just make sure you understand what you're getting ready to do. English is what I picked, but there's other languages here. My topic, I'm going to say, I'm just doing stuff for fun. How to knit. Okay. We click on next. Let's do this knitting. Let's do knitting with kids. That sounds fun. And see, these are the sub niches. I have the title. And this is the subtitles. That quick, lickety spit. Okay. And the audience, I'm gonna put parents with kids from ages 6 to 13. Oh, grandparents, huh? Do that too. Grandparents. Okay. Because grandparents and grandmas, they like to knit and maybe they want to show their grandkids how to do that, right? Okay. So we'll click on next. So it's thinking. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. All right. Here's the title selection it wants us to choose from. Knitting Together, fun projects for kids and grandparents. That's fun. Kid-friendly knits, easy patterns for young creators. I like that one too. But see, it gives you a whole list of title ideas and you just pick the one that you like the best. So I'll do that. And see with the pro, okay, you can, if you don't like any of these, you can regenerate and it'll make a new one. Let's just say we don't like it. Let's come up with something different. There we go. And then it comes up with something different. Knit together, fun projects for families to create. Cozy knits, crafting with kids made easy. I like that one too. So you can keep doing that until you see a title that you like. And with the pro account, you'll be able to actually create your own title that you like. That's the difference. But we're good for now. So we want to select the tone of our ebook. How does that feel like? Informative. I'm going to put educational because it is. And hobby and craft, I like what it picked. Let's see. Let's do education. Um, this is good. I think this is good enough. Okay. And if you didn't see your perfect tone of voice, you can always share a suggestion with us. I think that's really a great idea. But okay, next. It's thinking, it's thinking. Excuse me while I take a sip of coffee. Okay. I did click on next, right? Okay. It's taking a long time. All right. So here, what it does first, it gives you an outline of your chapters. And what you do in this section, you kind of proofread it to make sure that there's no misspelling because it is AI. It can make mistakes. I've seen that all the time, especially when I'm telling it to create an image, it'll make a mistake. So you're looking at it, you're going down everything chapter 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 chapters. Okay. Looks good to me. So what we do next is click on next. And now it's creating the content. It'll take a few minutes for that to do that. First, it pulls up all the chapters. And as you can see, it's going to be generating the actual content of each chapter. There we go. And I like the chapter titles: The Joy of Crafting Together, Benefits of Knitting for Children, The Right Time and Space. This is actually really good stuff if your family is into knitting and you're wanting to teach that to your kids or grandkids. This would be a great ebook for them. And here's one thing you have to remember. Once we get to the other screen, I'll share with you in a minute. Um, AI is not perfect. And even more importantly than that, AI is not you. Never just take what it gives you and put it out to the world. But I know people that do that. They just use AI. They're spitting out 50 ebooks a day, selling them on Amazon, and their own personality, their own thoughts and ideas, they don't even put in there. They take whatever AI gives it and put it out there. There's a couple of reasons you don't want to do that. One, AI, what it does, it crawls the web for information, pulling bits and pieces from different websites and whatever it finds, and then pulling it all together to craft whatever you did ask it to create, right? So sometimes if you're not really specific, like I don't have the pro account, so I can't be as specific as I want to be like I do in ChatGPT. But I'm going to show you a trick. But if you're not being specific about what you want, how you want it to fit, look and feel the tone and things like that, and you just copy and paste and put out the world, you could be plagiarizing someone else's work, at least bits and pieces of it. It could be a full on paragraph that belongs to somebody else, and now it's in your ebook, and you're claiming this ebook is yours. You wrote it, you're putting it out into the world and selling it. That's wrong, and that could come and bite you in the butt later. So don't do that. And plus, there's probably words or phrases or things like that you wouldn't say. You don't speak like that. You don't talk like that. That's a word you would never use. So why would you put that in an ebook that's yours? Put your spin on whatever AI spits out. Put how you talk, your voice, your tone, your style, your personality, your phrases, your wording. And there may be something in here where you wouldn't even say it at all, like a whole sentence or two. You're like, I would never say that, or that's not really what I want. I'm going to take it out and put what you want. That's what you're supposed to do. You have to add you into whatever AI spits out because AI is not you. Now, something like ChatGPT or Gemini, you can actually train those. I mean, and I think with the Designer too, the pro account, you're able to do that as well. You can do more. That's why I won't be staying in this $27 for long. I'm just, playing around with it right now, learning the tools and things like that, getting familiar with the site because I've only had it for a few weeks. And I haven't used it every day. So that's why I'm with the $27 one. I did that with Canva. I did Canva free for a while just to learn the layout, where everything is, how to use it, how to drag and drop and upload and all this other stuff. But once I got familiar with Canva, most definitely, because I got tired of every template that I wanted to use, it was, for the pro accounts. I was like, I'm done. I need to pay for it. So I always go up to the pro or whatever it is because I don't like limits. But if you're using ChatGPT, even ChatGPT, there's a free, but I pay for it because I want more. I wanted all that it had to offer. So I pay for the bigger package and I'm able to train ChatGPT to take my personality, my tone, my voice, my style. And now, whenever I ask it to do something, prompted to do something or create something, I don't have to, it knows exactly, it knows me already. We're on a personal level like that. Um, but I was able to go into the settings of ChatGPT and actually, I'm a 54-year-old woman. I'm an entrepreneur. I live in the Pacific Northwest. I'm married to my husband for 30 plus years, three kids, one with autism. I'm marketing, told it everything about me, marketing strategy coach, blah, 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 blah. Everything about me, my personal hashtags, my branding colors, what I like to share on my Facebook business page, what I like to share in my Facebook group, what I like to share on my personal page. And I even told it, here are the links to my Facebook business page and my Facebook personal page and the link to my website where you can go and find out more about who I am and what I do. And I said, I'm also on all other social media platforms, LinkedIn, Alignable, and X, and Blue Sky, and Pinterest, and all of it is Varus Marketing or Valerie L. Harris. You'll be able to find me and dig deeper and get more information about me. So that's what I had it do. And now I ask it to create something, it pulls from those places first and grabs information. And then if need be, it'll grab from the web as well. So I've really crafted ChatGPT to really mimic me, which saves me time. But okay, anyways, this book is done, right? This is the ebook right here. So this is your chance. And this is what I did with my first ebook that I made here is I read word for word. And then I was like, I don't like that, or I would never say that, or I don't want to do that. I want to add this instead, or I love this, or so I really went in and made it my own and changed it. And where you do that is you go ahead and choose a template first. Of course, these are the pro ones, so you can't pick this, but it does say you can try for free. But I'm going to go ahead and just, um, I'm going to do type in crafts. You can type in crafts and see what comes up. Probably something that's for the pro account. Um, let's just keep it standard. Nothing for crafting, maybe. Okay, family. There we go. That's something, although that's not knitting. But anyways, I picked this and you're able to change all that stuff, so don't worry about it. It's going to take me into the work area of this ebook. So now this is where you can change a paragraph, add, delete a paragraph, a sentence, or whatever. This is where you can change the image. So maybe you don't want this image and you want to have an image of somebody knitting. You can go over here to click on images. Um, it'll give you suggested. You can always upload your own. But oh, here we go. Knitting. Knitting. We'll do this one. Let me see. First, let me get rid of this. This is this background. Background. There we go. This image. I want to change this background and I want to pick where's that one lady I saw? I kind of liked that one. Oh well, I'll just pick anything. I don't know where she is. There we go. You double click on it and now it shows knitting and crafting and that's really nice. Okay. You can change the color of these little lines here. This one right here. It doesn't have to be that color. You can change it to whatever you want. You can change the color of your background. You can make it an image your background. You can change the color of these title headers. You can do anything. And like I said, you can make this shorter, longer. This is a pretty long what do you call it? Ebook, but I'm doing this just so to give you ideas and things. You can do many, many, many things with this. Tons of stuff. You can change the layout of how you wanted it. You want a grid, you can add the grid in there or tables or something like that. There's more artwork for knitting, and you can put that, add an image for each chapter if you wanted to do that. There's so many things you can do. You can change the way your text looks, paragraph, bigger, smaller, whatever kind it is. You can do that right here. Color of the font, the style of the font. Another thing, if you can delete pages, you can add pages, you can lock your pages so no one will be able to edit your ebook, especially if you're giving it in a PDF format. As with the free account, you only get PDF and flipbook. Um, where if you upgrade to the pro account, you get so many other options. You'll see that in a minute. But anyways, I'm just gonna leave it as is. The book is basically done. What you'll do after you're done, adding your personality, your style, you're gonna come over here. You're gonna click on publish. And like I said, for the pro, we only get this option and this option. But here are all the other ones. You can do an audio book, e-readers. You can make it Kindle ready so that you can immediately start selling your ebook on Amazon Kindle and start making some money there. And Amazon Kindle is a free to sign up for. So there you go. Doesn't cost nothing. You can export it as a HTML, especially if it was an ebook with a lot of graphs and things like that. So it's really cool, all the stuff that you can do when you upgrade to pro. That's why I will be doing that soon, because I don't like all the limits. But anyways, I'm putting PDF. Um, Here you can make sure it has the title already, however you want your author name to show up, and a brief description of what it is. I'm not going to do all that. Um, but you can. And then boom, it creates and finalizes your ebook, and you can go in there and update it at any time if you wanted to change it. Now, if you have created an ebook and already put it on Amazon, of course, you're going to have to re-upload that ebook to Amazon, go through that process again. So really make sure your ebook is the way that you want it in Designrr before you upload it to Kindle or try to sell it on your website or anything else like that. And then I'm going to click download. It doesn't download right away. It opens up in an Adobe file right on your computer. But of course, if you want to download it, it's right here. You click on the arrow and download it. And then here is the beautiful ebook, complete and done. And of course, in the ebook, let me show you. Let me go back to Designrr. Close this. Let's go back. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Let me leave out of here. Okay. So as I'm back in here, here's all my projects that you do. I want to show you, this is the ebook I made. My first one trying it out. This one, it took me a little more than 10 minutes to do it because I had to learn all this stuff. I was, learn where everything is and all that good stuff. And I actually made my cover image in Canva and brought it over here. That's why if I go to images, where's images? And my images, you see that is in here. But what I was going to say is what I did at the bottom of my ebook, the last page, I did this in Canva as well. I put my information in here so that, people can contact me, visit my websites and my top two social media platforms. And I also put a disclaimer in here. I wanted them to know that this is for educational purposes only, um, and all that other good stuff. So, and of course, the copyright and things like that. So that's what you want to do at the end of each of your ebooks. I'm sure I could have did all of this inside Designrr, but I already had this pre-done. So I just uploaded it and brought it on over here, which is really easy to do. And another thing that I did that you can do, because I said ChatGPT knows me so well, and I don't have the pro account for Designrr yet, so I'm not able to feed it my voice, tone, style, and personality. When when it was back where it wanted you to proofread and check for errors, I copied and pasted that into ChatGPT. Into ChatGPT over here. I don't have it here anymore, I don't think. No, I don't. I think I got rid of it. I really don't know what I did with it, but yeah. Anyways, um, I put it over here in ChatGPT and ugh, told ChatGPT one, I said make it shorter because it was like a 58-page ebook. To me, an ebook is a quick read. I don't like to go over 20 pages. I like to keep it at 20. So first thing I said, make my this ebook 20 pages. So keep it concise. And then I told it, please use, my voice, tone, style, personality for who I am and what I do. You know where to find all my information at. And 1.3 seconds, it did that. So this ebook that you're seeing here, where am I? Designer. So this ebook that you see here, I revamped it. It was much, much longer. The chapters were like 2 pages. And I was like, nobody want to read all that. I don't even want to read all that. And I had to read all that in the beginning to see what I wanted to keep and what I wanted to omit. And then it was, there's a couple of things that I disagreed with what it came up with. I don't know where they got the information from, but that's not what I teach in my time freedom formula program. So I integrated my stuff in there. So and that's what you're supposed to do. And then what I did, I forgot to pull this up on my screen. Let me go to Grammarly. You should get Grammarly. Grammarly is a great tool. I use it for mostly plagiarism checking to check and make sure that what ChatGPT gave me, and then after I told it to revamp it to my personal style and everything, that it's not plagiarized. And Grammarly now has a plagiarism checker and an AI checker, which is great. Now, the AI checker, I don't pay much attention to because it'll tell you, um, let me take a piece of that ebook real quick. Let me just open it up. Where is it? Let me go back. Hold on. I don't want to pull it from here. Do I need to republish it again? Oh, well, I'll do that. Hold on a second. Let me republish it. So yeah, I use a lot of tools in my business, but they're only there to help me streamline it. It's supposed to be Valerie L. Harris. See, I didn't catch that. There we go. So yes, after Designer, in that section where you go and proofread it and check it, that's where I copied and pasted the entire thing and put it in ChatGPT to make it more concise and definitely use my voice, tone, style, and personality and things like that. ChatGPT already knows about my time freedom formula, my outsourcing coaching, and time management strategies and things like that. It already knows that about me. It knows me very well. So what I do with Grammarly, let's just say I'm going to do this section here. This section here. We'll just go here. This is fine. Okay. Copy. I go over to Grammarly, paste it. Of course, I'm just keep it general. It's to inform audience, general, neutral. That's good. So it finds you can use it for checking your grammar and things like that. But I I'm a funky talker, quirky 80s vibe, totally Valley Girl. So sometimes I wanted to say it just the way it's said. I wanted that because, like I said, ChatGPT already knows my voice, tone, style, and personality. Because I even told it I'm an 80s girl. I like to use the word like and awesome and oh my gosh and stuff like that. So it knows exactly how I talk. So even though Grammarly is saying, hey, you need to fix this, something, you know what? I don't want to fix it. I actually want it like this. This is how I'm speaking and getting it across. So there you go. But anyways, If it's something severe, I will take a look and see if it needs change or anything. But with Grammarly, you can have it fix it and correct all of it. Although that's wrong. I don't know what that word is. The values that you are, it's supposed to be R. E. Okay. What you are. Okay, whatever. I mainly go over, see way over here where it says plagiarism and AI text check. So I click on that. So now it's checking for plagiarism. It didn't detect any plagiarism. That's the number one thing I'm looking for. Usually, even if there's a little bit of plagiarism in there, if it's 10% or less, it'll give you a percentage of how much of your text is plagiarized. 10% or less is good. That just means you're probably saying a quote or something that other people say all the time, like time freedom. I'm surprised time freedom doesn't pop up in there because that's said all over the world. But when I do use it, sometimes it'll say it. And this 65% patterns resemble AI. I ignore that because, of course, it does, because I used AI to revamp it and make it sound better and look better. And to me, that's okay that it's like that. That is I'm more concerned about, did it pull entire paragraphs and sentences to create this book? But you know why it didn't? Because these are my actual words. These are my thoughts. It came out of my brain that I put in there. So when I took what Designrr came up with and took it back over to ChatGPT that already knows me so well, I basically told ChatGPT, you know what to do. You know me, and you know I wouldn't say stuff like this. And I also added some things that I wanted to make sure it focused on, and things like that. So it put it in there. So of course, it's not, my stuff is never going to be plagiarized because it's me. I did that. Now, if I had took that Designrr word for word as it is, there might have been some plagiarism in there because I wasn't able to interject. I didn't interject myself in there, my thoughts, my feelings, my personality, and things like that. So I highly recommend that you do that. And there's other plagiarism checkers. You do not have to sign up for Grammarly. I do it for multiple reasons. And yes, I pay for the pro account because again, you're very limited with the free one on this one. And that drove me nuts from day one. So I immediately upgraded to the program. I think it's like 20 bucks a month. I don't know, something like that, near there, around there. It's not too expensive and it's worth it for me. I get the check for plagiarism and AI check. As long as it doesn't say 100%, I'm okay with 66% because of course it is. I use AI to make it sound better and look better. And then after that, what I did, I took, made sure my whole ebook wasn't plagiarized, which it wasn't, and then went and published on Designrr. I went back and published it as is, and it's good to go. Although I got to fix that one word over, but I'll do that later. But it's all done, downloaded and ready to go, ready to sell, ready to give away or whatever it is. And the other thing I like about this is the flip book part. And you can share the link to this. There's no download. And it even has the sound of the pages. Let me see if I'm going to see if you can hear it. I put it on autoplay. Isn't that cool? I love this flip book thing. That's so, I don't know, so cool. Okay. But that's Designrr, y'all. I'll put the link to Designrr. I know I'm good. This is a long one. You might want to watch this in segments. But all right, you can stop now. Thank you, Designrr. But I will put the link to Designrr in there so that you can get the $27 deal, play with it, start creating some ebooks to give away. Use these as lead magnets. Start selling them on your website, selling them on Etsy, selling them on Amazon. The more places you have your ebook, the more it'll start working for you. But you can also, like I said, use it as a giveaway for free. But that's Designrr. All right, I'm going to close this, and I'm going to close this, and I'm going to close this. We're going to move on to the bots. So You heard me talk about these probably if you're part of the Mary West Network. I talked about this in, I'm the co host of the Mary West Network twice a month. It's a free online and in person in Washington State networking group, but online, it doesn't matter where you are around the world. Every Tuesday, we do the Zoom, so you can join in anytime. I will actually put the link to her website where you can find more about her networking group. It's fantastic. But, anyways, every Tuesday, I'm the co-host, and the co-host does a business presentation. And the last Tuesday that I did it, I talked about this right here, Darius Lucas Academy, and 30 AI bots. Let me show you the sales page first. Darius, no, not Designer. I think this is it. Okay, yeah. So I have this, and this is another. It's only 27 bucks. What's with the 27? Oh my goodness. But 27 butts, bots, 27, it's $27 and I have 30 AI helpers, or you can go all in and get all 70. I didn't need all that. This, what I got 30 was just fine, but it's a one-time fee. It's a Christmas special. Who knows? They might be doing it longer. I don't know. But these bots are like, they do your task for you. They can do all kind of things, and they're instantly connected to your chat GPT, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Um, so it's they're like employees, independent contractors, whatever you want to call them. Cost me 27 bucks one time fee. I don't need to upgrade it, and I'll get a lot out of it. I'm going to show you real quick. So when you sign up and join, I'll put the link in the description to this as well. When you sign up, the first thing they're going to do is give you a guide. This is a guide on how to access your bots, what to do, some of the prompts you can do, what do all of the different things do bots can do for you. And like I said, it even gives you prompt samples. You can customer service, email marketing, social media marketing, sales pitches, sales pages, there's just all kinds of things that these bots can do for you. I have a bot for different aspects of my business, which I think is awesome. I just got this about 3 weeks ago as well, so I'm still learning and going through the process and how to use them. Um, this is the spreadsheet that you'll get, and it comes to the link to access the bot, and what that link does. I'm not going to show too much, but what that link does is it instantly opens up into ChatGPT, and the bot is there ready and waiting for you to help you. But see, there's an assistant, business, customer support, marketing, sales and communication, social media, and writing. These are all the bots that I have to help me in my best business for whatever it is I need. And what I did was, okay, hold on. This is my bot. His name is Phoebo, or her name. Um, and first thing I asked Phoebo, this is my first time using it with this. Can you visit my Facebook page to see my tone, voice, style, personality, and get a feel for who I am and what I do before we start working together? And dude said, we'll be happy to give me the URL and all this other stuff. I did, but for some reason it wasn't working. And then I did it again with the HTTPS and he still couldn't. So what I directly did, all of this, I told him exactly everything, who I am, what I do, what I post on my page, what I like, what I'm about, what I teach, what I coach, my book that's coming out, the book that I co-author, everything that I do, and my call to action, my time freedom formula, my aim strategy system. I told them everything. And I also told them where they can find it, whether he can use it or not. Here's my website. But I also said I'm on LinkedIn, Alignable, all the other social media platforms under Verus Marketing. Um, and Instagram is Coach Valley Girl One. So I said, go and find it. And here's his response. Thank you for details. So he gave me some idea for sample posts. Of course, I'm not going to post this as this. I'm going to tell him to, add more of my personality, or we're going to focus on a specific type of post. I want to talk about this, but I guess he was giving me ideas of what his post would look like. Like I said, these are samples. These are all about my AIM strategy, which they're really cool. He gives ideas on designs and engagement strategies and things like that. Network occurred. Okay, whatever. So like I said, I'm just diving into this, but I think it's a great idea that these bots are immediately attached to ChatGPT. And what's even better is now you can create projects. So each of my bots are going to live in their own project, and that will be the space that they work in and we do things on. So it's not just saving your stuff over here, it's literally having a project management. ChatGPT has become a project manager tool basically, and work on projects and do things like this. So that is the Lucas. Like I said, I will share that in the chat. And okay, here comes the tool that really blows my mind. This is one that I seriously freak out about because I cannot even believe that it exists. Um, It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's brand new. I just stumbled across it. A girl that she's a $1 million entrepreneur that I follow on YouTube. She just found out about it a couple days ago, and then I always watch her videos, and when I saw her video and she was freaking out about it, and then when she told me, and then I saw what when she went through the process, I was like, "What?" And I was freaking out. I was like, oh my goodness, game changer for me. Now, something I've always wanted to do, what I wanted to do and start in 2025 was take this Friday Focus and turn it into a podcast on Spotify. Well, thanks to this new tool that Google has put out, that's going to happen sooner than I thought. I was thinking more springtime, beginning of summer, start my podcast. I think I'm going to start this in January. And you can create a free Spotify account for podcasting and stuff. So I will be doing that pretty soon. And then I've already got 4 podcasts done in a matter of minutes. Ooh, minutes, all from my YouTube channel, my Focus. So I'm going to go there because I also want to show you that process. Hold on. I hope you can still see this, or I probably got to stop screen to get to my YouTube channel, but maybe I don't need to do all that. Anyways, oops, let me go back. Hold on just a minute. I meant to click on my channel just so I can let's go here. Okay. All right. So it's called Notebook LM, and you'll go to notebooklm.google. I'll put the link in the description, but you don't really need to. But anyways, think smarter, not harder, the ultimate tool for understanding the information that matters. This is also using Google's AI Gemini 2.0. And yes, they do have a pro account, which I will definitely be upgrading it to because I need a full access. But while I learn, just literally found out this, I think it was Monday about this. But while I'm learning, I always do the free or the low cost one or whatever it is, until I learn the system, get it down good and things like that. But I'm missing more by not upgrading, but I'm going to be upgrading on this. But anyways, you can watch the little videos that they have, find out what it can do for you. This thing is crazy, crazy. It's creepy, very creepy, very crazy, but oh so cool. Anyways, what you'll do, you have to make sure you have a Google account, Gmail or something like that, which I have 3 different Google accounts, 3 different emails for 3 different things that are going on. But anyways, once you go to the site, you click on try. And as you can see, I've already got 4 podcasts ready to go, but you'll want to do create new. And these are the different ways you can upload. You can either upload a document from Google Drive or Google Slides. So if you want to write an article about something and turn that article into a podcast, you go to ChatGPT, have ChatGPT help you, or Gemini, whichever one, help you create an article about blah, 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 or a blog about blah, 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 whatever it is you want to talk about. Once that blog is created in Google Docs, you copy, you can save that Google Docs and upload it right from here. Click on Google Docs and upload it into here. Or if you have a blog, I have a blog on my website. You can go directly to that blog, give it the link, and you'll put it there. You can also just copy and paste text. So that article I was talking about that you have ChatGPT help you write, you could just copy it straight from ChatGPT and then put it straight in here. What I'm doing, because my whole purpose, my whole thing that I wanted to do in spring of 2025 was start a podcast from my Friday Focus video series, because I know there are people who will watch videos and there are people who just want to hear. So I haven't got to the crazy part yet. So I'm going to go back to my YouTube channel. Like I said, I don't know if you're seeing this or not because it's in a different browser. But that's okay. You don't need to see it. You don't need to see it. I'm going to pick the next video. Since I already did the one about my trip in DC, I'm going to put rock your Facebook events. That's going to be the next one. And I'm just going to grab the link to that video. So clicking on share, copy. Okay. So now I have the link to that video, and that is episode 8 of my Friday Focus. Let me go back to the browser. Like I said, I don't know if you guys can see when I switch browsers, but it's okay. I was just grabbing a link. I'm doing it for my podcast, so I'm going to do YouTube. And it asks for the YouTube link. I'm going to paste it, and then I'm going to insert it. So what it's doing is Gemini is grabbing all the information from my YouTube series, or that episode 8, all about rocking your Facebook event. And let's see, it gives you kind of the source that it came from. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. And see, here's the thing about not upgrading. I can't change this in here. I can't make it more than what it needs to be, but I can take the source that it is, take a look at it, and see what the questions are going to be asking and things like that, are talking about the overview and all of these things, which is really great. So that's why I'm going to upgrade to the pro, so I can really interject more of what I wanted to say, what I wanted to look like. But here comes the freaky part. It's a podcast, right? And usually with a podcast, you have more than one person talking. Someone's talking and then someone's talking and someone's talking. You have guests and things like that. Well, here with this Notebook LM, you get two people carrying on a real conversation. It's AI, but you never, to the untrained ear, you'd never know that it was AI. Those who can tell, might be able to slightly hear it, but their conversation is so real and it flows effortlessly, and it genuinely sounds like two real humans having a conversation about how I'm talking about rock your Facebook events. So what you do here, you want to generate. Click on generate. And this takes a few minutes and the magic is about to happen. I'm going to share with you what it sounds like. This is so cool. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think I'll start I'm going to have this podcast on my website. It'll be free for now, but I'm actually going to charge like a $10 a month to get access to my podcast, as another income revenue generating thing that I'm doing. So it'll be on Spotify for free, but not all of them. I think Spotify, I'll do the Friday Focus, and then on my website I might do a different kind of podcast, more in depth, more detailed, more strategic, and more with actionable steps that people can actually implement in their business to make a difference and a change and growth and revenue. So because I'm going to charge, of course, I'm going to add more value to that and really beef it up and keep the freebies on Spotify and things like that. But it's crazy. It's what blows my mind is the conversation that these two have. One's a man and a woman. And I'm also what I'm doing is in Canva, I'm creating a cover that will go on my website and also for Spotify. I'm just playing around with it right now because it's a woman and a man. But my podcast is called the Time Freedom Podcast with Team Veris. Um, It'll be Coach Valley Girl of Veris Marketing is what's going to say right here. For or about Coach Valley Girl of Veris Marketing. Because here's the thing, it's a podcast I'm not talking in. Two other people are talking about Coach Valley Girl and Veris Marketing and things that she's teaching. So I love this idea. I have a podcast and I'm not even on it. I think it's fantastic. This is great. But anyways, let's go back. Oh, it's still generating. It takes a few minutes to generate. But can you all see the possibilities with this? Now everybody and their mama can have a podcast. Um, and you can add so many sources and so many things where you can upload it from text, AI, your ebook, your blog, a coaching program that you have. Turn your entire coaching program into a podcast, have people pay for it. And instead of going through some kind of email system or something or a membership site, they get to listen to your whole program, especially people that love to listen on the go while they're in the airplane and they're in traffic in a car. They can get your whole program paid for in their ear. And they can listen to it over and over and over and over and over again, take their own notes and things like that. This is crazy. This is insane. About to use it and blow up and be a millionaire. That's what I'm saying I'm going to do. Y'all can too. I'm just trying to share with you the information that I have discovered. And while this is thinking, there's some crazy, crazy stuff coming out. Like I said, all the big wigs, Google, Meta, X, Blue Sky, all had this big tech convention or meeting or whatever. And the things that are coming out are ridiculous. Augmented reality in a way that you've never seen it before. Let me just tell you this, AI is here and now, and it's going to be integrated into our personal and business lives going forward until the human existence doesn't exist anymore. And who knows, AI could be our own doing in, but at the moment, it's not. It's actually helping in the medical field, helping with science. It needs to help with our government for sure. That's a whole nother story, but it's helping in a way that is saving lives, saving time, increasing um, profitability, streamlining processes and systems, helping with education, the disabled. It's doing so much good. And if you are a business owner, I do not care what kind of business you have. It doesn't matter what you do. You need to jump on board. You can stay doing what you're doing, but you will be um at the speed that it's growing, you are going to be left behind. I'm just being honest and real with you. But anyways, here's the final version. It took my YouTube AI, Gemini, took my YouTube video, my Friday Focus, all about rocking your Facebook event, and turned it into a podcast. I'm so excited. Let's take a listen.
Okay, so today we're going to be diving into something pretty interesting, Facebook events. You know, you wouldn't believe how many people are still using those things. We're going deep on a YouTube video today by Valerie L. Harris, aka Coach Valley Girl. She's a marketing and life coach, and she claims she's cracked the code to make these events really work. I'm a little skeptical, but let's see what she has to say.
You know, it's funny because we often hear about Facebook, kind of being on the decline, but events seem to be holding strong. I think there's something about that personal invitation. even if it's digital,
Yeah.
that still resonates with people.
That's true. Yeah, there's a level of trust there that you don't really get with, like, say, a random ad or something. Coach Valley Girl's first tip actually plays into that. She says to toggle between your personal and business profiles when you're inviting people. Apparently, you can't invite your personal friends from a business page, which seems kind of counterintuitive.
It does seem strange at first, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I think when you think about it, Facebook is very intentional about separating those two worlds. They want businesses to pay for reach, essentially. But that's why this tip is so clever. By sending invites from your personal profile, it lets you leverage those existing relationships.
Okay, guys. Did that freak you out? You have this dude and this girl talking about me. They're not even real people. They're AI generated. And the conversation flows effortlessly. I mean, I'm picturing this guy and this girl, what they look like and everything. I can't with this. This is crazy. And literally it doesn't take, this is less than 5 minutes to go grab a link from my YouTube channel and turn it into a podcast in a matter of minutes. Now, here's even something. Here's something even crazier. It doesn't have to be all about me and my podcast. You can go, because it's public access and you're not claiming it to be yours. These are just two people talking about whatever you're sharing. You can go grab the most viewed video, business video or whatever, most viewed with the highest views on YouTube, come back, turn it into a podcast and put it on your channel. Okay, I'm just going to be quiet for a minute while you soak this in. If you're not getting what I'm talking about and what this means, you're missing. You're missing something. And I can't with you, okay? This is crazy. This is insane. I can go find the number one most popular YouTube video that everybody's talking about, come back and turn it in to a freaking podcast, added to my paid, especially if it's something of value, added to my paid podcast series, my $10 a month series, where we're actually, giving the meat and potatoes of how to do something. And I follow some really good people that give you a lot of great information on how to make money, improve profits, grow your business and things like that. And they give you step-by-step strategies. I can go grab their stuff, come back here, turn it into a podcast, charge my $10 for it. Oh my gosh, I just can't. This is crazy. It's amazing. And that conversation sounds so real, and it's all augmented. It's not real. It's AI. So I'm going to be done because I've got myself all wound up and excited again about this because it's crazy, insane. But I just wanted you guys to see. I wanted you to see these new tools. And this is only, this is like the tippy tip of what's out there, what's coming, what's available. This is nothing compared to what you're about to see in 2025. Meta's got some great stuff coming. Google has got great stuff coming more. And even GoDaddy, like if you use GoDaddy for your websites, AI is now on there. I think that's not even 2025. That's now. It just started like this week or last week. But anyways, it's crazy. Take it all in. Get on board with AI. Learn about it. Hire an expert. I'm here. I can help you. Who can help you with the different things that are AI. Check out the links to the other sites for it. Sign up for the basic programs or the free one. Play with it. You can't hurt anything. See how you can use things like this in your business. I'm all in. I'm on board and I'm ready for whatever comes next. Let's do this. All right. I know this was long, but it was worth it. Thank you for watching episode 19 of Friday Focus. I hope you found value in what I shared. Be sure to come back in the next couple of weeks for episode 20th. Woohoo, my 20th episode. Let's celebrate Friday Focus. And I don't know what I'm going to talk about then, but I'm sure it'll be good. All right. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I will see you all actually in 2025, I think, is the next Friday Focus. Okay. Bye, everybody. Take care.